Hi, everyone. I wanted to take a second to share one of my favorite ways to organize and keep track of your parent communication. I know that we're already started the school year, but I think this will be a game changer for you. So, when it comes to parent communication, we used to have that piece of paper that we kept by our phone. And whenever we called someone, we would write in that little notepad. We are now in the techie world, and I have found a great solution for you. So if you're on the run, you can quickly record when you speak to a parent. So I've created a Google form, and I've named this one First Period. So if you teach multiple class periods, if you do like an after school program, if you coach UIL, if you are an actual coach and you have like basketball, football, and so forth, this is going to be a great way to keep you organized. So the first thing that I have done is I've made a Google form. Now, the first question says student name. I all know that we do not have the time to type in all of our students' names. So you're going to go to Skyward or whatever system that you use, and they usually give you a spreadsheet of all your students' names. I have used ChatGPT to make some fake student names, and I went ahead and put the numbers with them because I know some of us elementary teachers, we like to number our kiddos. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight those names in the spreadsheet. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to come over here, and guess what? I can easily paste all of those students' names. I do not have to type them all out. The next thing that I have is the name of the person they contacted and their relationship to the student. You never know who's going to answer the phone or who you're going to see walking in the hallway, so I went ahead and put that as well. I also put how I contacted them. Was it a phone call? Did I call them and leave a message? Did I email? And so forth. What was discussed? And then most importantly, what are the goals for the student? You don't just want to go call and give bad news. You want to say, this is my goal for the student in the next week, the next 2 weeks, and then any additional information. Now, what I like to do with this now is I like to create a QR code that I can post in my classroom so that I can easily keep track so that I can easily fill out this form when I'm on the run and so forth. So I'm going to hit send, and then I'm going to grab that link and hit copy. Now, I have found that a lot of the QR code generators, they expire, and that's super annoying. So I'm going to go over to my friends at Canva and create a QR code. So I'm over at Canva. I've just created a blank 8.5 by 11 flyer. And then I'm going to go over to apps, and I'm going to type in QR code. And they have lots of fancy ones. I'm just going to grab a basic one for this. And this is where I'll paste the link to my parent communication Google form. And then here is my beautiful QR code. I can post this behind my desk. I can post this in my office or wherever it needs to be. If I've contacted a parent, I'm just going to quickly pick up my phone and click that. Or I could also put the link to the QR code and hyperlink it if I wanted a digital version as well. So this says first period, I could have second period and so forth. I also coach a Mario Kart league, so maybe I want a QR code for that as well. And then I also coach UIL events, so maybe I want a UIL. So any events that you contact parents, or maybe you need to keep track of how many times you've contacted a parent and so forth. Now, the cool thing about our Google Forms is that they're going to time and date themselves whenever you submit. So I did not put a time and date because I know I'm going to keep up with my Google form and I'm going to submit right when I talk to parents. Now, this is what it's going to look like on your end. So you can choose that drop down. And I left the numbers on some of these because maybe you number your kiddos and you know, oh, I need to contact student number 5. And then you're going to have that drop down how you contact it and so forth. I hope this helps keep you organized for this school year. Let me know if you have any questions. And then the last step I wanted to share with you, if you need to make multiple copies of this for different class periods, you're going to click on the 3 dots, what I like to call the Chrome snowman, and then you'll make a copy of that form. And then all you have to do is copy and paste from your spreadsheet your student names.